Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. You can see what I mean. This is no agenda, just a talk, I'm gonna just go on live. Don't know what else to do with my morning. It's too hot. It's been hot around here lately, here in southern Colorado. It's just been don't have AC in my house real well, so circulation in the summer can just get a little bit stuffy. And hey Ace, how's it going? I just couldn't sleep anymore. It was too hot, and I guess I get a little bit wound up, anxious when I have plans and I don't want to sleep in. I don't want to oversleep because then I'm gonna be late for my plans, and I have to get to. So it winds up I'm hamstrung by my own desire not to be late that I can't sleep anymore. So now I just don't know what to do other than get up and just spend the next 2 hours until the rest of my family gets up, because we'll leave in 4. Me and my wife are going up to Pueblo, a 2.5-hour drive from where I live, Pueblo, Colorado. She has a dentist appointment, a root canal, so fun afternoon for her. But so fun afternoon for her, but so figured while we were up there, we'd go to a few places, go to the mall, why not? She likes to go to the mall up there, visit stores, see what's up, And I thought I thought I'd turn this trip into a Funko Pop comic haul. Not Funko Pop comic haul, but a Funko Pop hunting video. So that's what my plan is, stop by 1 or 2 stores, see what Funko Pops they have, and bring back some stuff for a video. So that's my plan. So how's everyone doing this morning? I'm guessing the only people I have with me here, or the 1 or 2 people I saw watching, are from either the Central or Eastern Standard Time, or further east, should I say. I don't drink coffee, but I drink tea. Might as well pump some sort of caffeine in my system. It's going to be a long-ass day. If it's as hot as in Pueblo as it's been, or as it can be, the heat will do nothing but make me tired in the afternoon, so I got to get some sort of energy pumping through my veins. So how's everyone doing? Any special plans this Monday? This is the last of my 4-day week. Technically I, had to request it off from work because my wife needed my help. More than happy to help. So now I got a 4-day week, which will be fun. Me and my wife don't get to spend too much time solidly together. She works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during the days. I work Monday through Thursday during the days from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we get evenings together during the week and the weekend. So it's a rarity that we get to spend a whole day together. So we are looking forward to that. So, what they say, make lemons, life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So look for the bright side in things. So that's that. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently on Funko Pop channels because I've gotten into Funko Pops. It only took me 2 years after comic books to get into Funko Pops, but I'm getting into them. There's 2 channels that I found that, I've watched a couple from Bearded Pop, I think, or whatever, and Box Attack or Box something. A few videos, but the 2 channels that I really like now are let's see. There's one called, let's see what it is. No. Gabs and Pops. It's a girl, a woman who lives on the eastern coast near DC, I believe, is what she said. She she's originally from El Salvador, El Salvador. I loved her accent. It's what drew me into her channel, listening to her accent. I love listening to accents. They are very interesting. So hey Don, how's it going? Don't think I've ever seen you on my live stream before, so welcome. I'm doing good, other than the fact that it's too hot here at night. I can't sleep anymore, so now I'm up 2 hours earlier than I wanted to be. In fact, if I want to be honest, I've only gotten 3 hours sleep. Went to sleep at 11 p.m., woke up first time around 2 a.m., struggled to stay asleep for the next 2 hours, and now I'm up. Took a shower, drinking some tea, caffeinated tea, because I need some sort of caffeine in my system because I don't drink coffee. But I watched only watched one episode of Walking Dead, the very first episode. It was interesting. Why does that keep coming up? It's really interesting. I don't know if I want to watch more of it, but it was a definitely interesting concept. And you like Funko sodas? Yeah, I've seen Funko sodas shown up on a few videos that I've watched. Interesting, just to have them like that. Of course, I'm gonna get this down. I like them best, I think, just in the boxes like this. Just that way it's easy to display, easy to better to look at. If it's in the soda like it is, unless I put it back in the soda container, I'm not too much of a out of box because I've seen people have boxed and unboxed collections. I'm not too much of a unboxed, just because I just don't know where I'd put it all. So it's a little more. Just a little bit more. I like the look of boxed. It's like books on a bookshelf to me. I'm a big reader, so I love looking at books on bookshelves and looking at and just seeing what's there. And so Funko Pops remind me of that in their boxes. Just I don't know. It's just something like that. But the other channel I watched recently is called Top Pops. A guy in Canada, near the Niagara Falls area, or I think Ontario or Niagara Falls area, so somewhere in there. But at first I didn't like him. He talked a little too fast and excitedly. Like, Top Box, hey, welcome here. It's a very good show. I like this a lot. Just going like, okay, like, chill out, dude. I've, when my son gets a little too wound up, I'm like, calm down. You're annoying the hell out of me. So he reminded me of my son when he annoys me. So I didn't like him at first. But the more I watched a few videos going like, okay, that's not a fair comparison. I need to take a step back. And I just watched more of his videos, watched more of the Funkos, focused on the Funkos themselves. And he has grown on me, And I like his channel. So now and I like him. It just took a little bit more. It's just, the kind of people that are just different from you personality-wise, are a little more energetic when you're a little more calm of a person. I'm more laid back in my general attitude. I can get angry up the wazoo. I can get passionate as anyone, but generally speaking, I can be more laid back. And so that's why when his energetic boom 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 was not mixing real well with me, I just had to get used to him and all that. I like the Hannah Barbara Funko sodas. That's cool. I do not know what those are specifically, because like I said, I just started getting into Funko Pops recently, the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, So that being said, I have a lot to learn, When I got into comic books in September 2018, it took me a few months to start sliding into what I really knew. So now I know a lot more than I did, although I would be an idiot and arrogant to assume that I know everything, because you can always learn more up until the day you're dead. So, as Discovery Bay, Ode to Pokenjo, awkward sip of coffee time. So, like I said, now I'm up. Hopefully, I'll be fine throughout the day. I'll just have to drink a few pops here or there, or energy drink too, just to put some more caffeine throughout my system throughout the day. I try to avoid overdosing. I remember back almost 10 years ago, about 8 years ago, I was working at Dairy Queen. And I was drinking. You got, for 10 cents, you could have any size pop for employees. That's what they did. And so I was drinking 2 large, Dr. Peppers a day, every day I was at work. And it got to the point where it was hurting my sides. I could, like the kidneys area, I was feeling it. And I made I said, I'm going to stop drinking coffee, period. Or not coffee, soda or pop, whichever you call it. And I went cold turkey, and I managed to not drink a drop of pop for 2 years, I believe. I slept for 10 hours a night the first week until I could slowly build back up my energy. And then just naturally had to do it. But yeah, thank you. I do appreciate that. Dragon Ball Z was my favorite TV show as a kid. Boys will be boys. They're screaming. I love the idea of the power. I bought this figure from Walmart. I love the Super Saiyan Blue. Just because blue's my favorite color. So I like this whole godlike energy that they could achieve normally. But Dragon Ball Z is my favorite TV show as a kid. It's still one of my favorites. I'm not sure if I would classify it as the favorite as an adult, but I definitely do enjoy it still. So it's the one figure I have. I don't have Vegeta, because Vegeta's a little too arrogant for my taste. I like him, but on some level, maybe some level, I don't like Vegeta. Not scratch that. On some level, Vegeta's not my favorite because he reminds me a little too much of myself. Because if I have one big flaw, my seven dead, if I had to pick one of the 7 deadly sins, my flaw is pride. I can be a little too prideful in my intelligence. I can be too prideful in what I'm good at, and that I can think I'm better than some people sometimes. So Vegeta reminds me a lot of myself. Maybe that's why I pull back from Vegeta, is I don't want to be too much like him. Goku is the good-natured, good-hearted, hard-working, achieves wonders guy. And that's, maybe that's why it drew me to him. Oh yeah, that is my favorite, actually. I loved Dragon Ball Super. I love that show. The spin-off Dragon Ball Z. I call it all Dragon Ball Z, even though it's called Dragon Ball Super. But I loved Ultra Instinct. That was awesome. I didn't think whatever with that, just the silver eyes and silver hair. In fact, that's I have a pop or 2 of Ultra Instinct coming. Should have been here on a Saturday, actually, but for some reason my thing was rescheduled on me. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was in the back of the, because once in a while the mail van would drop by twice, the packages in the back of the van were forgotten about, and they only gave us the bills and the paper mail. But for some reason, it's almost like it was forgotten about, and then or whatever. So it's been rescheduled for today. So hopefully, I can show my Funko Pops for today. I'm really excited. Hopefully I can show those off when they, if they get here. If they're supposed to be on Saturday. Like I said, Dragon Ball Z was definitely one of my favorite shows as an adult, but my absolute favorite as a kid. Just the awesome. I think my favorite villain was Cell. Although I like Golden Frieza a lot. That was just really cool. I love the new movies of Resurrection F and was it Battle of the Gods? Beerus is interesting. I like him a lot. But yeah. But thank you, Dawn, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Ace, if you're still here. It's been fun. Like I said, just nothing to do but just talk and waste some time. In fact, I'm surprised it's only been 15, 16 minutes here. I thought more time had passed, honestly. 15 minutes of just talking. Who knew I had that much to say? Yeah, it is what it is. Time for another awkward sip of tea. I really wish my other cup hadn't cracked. I have a thing on Teespring where I would sell some Mr. Comics shirts, hoodies, and things like that. Anyone who wants it or interested in it. But I tried getting a mug because I love my tea, or I would do it if I love my coffee. But when this came in the mail, this portion right here was basically cracked, and then there's a line down about here. So now it's like I spent 12. I got the designer free designer whatever. So I basically paid the price that it was to ship it and to make it, not the price someone else would pay to which would be I think like $15. I think I'm not sure, but I paid what it would be for me because to not get profits, but to get it. But now it arrived damaged like this. So now the only thing I can do is use it to display. I almost threw it away once or twice. But I thought I could put it up there and keep it in here as part of my comic pop room. Yeah, when I saw when they did the Brody thing, I was like, oh, come on. If that's one character I didn't really like is Broly. I didn't like the legendary Super Saiyan mantra that he had, this monster with unbelievable power. That he transforms and he becomes a monster, loses his sense, loses all that, basically becomes a slave to the power. But the way they did it, I think I like it better. I think I like it. The way they did the story and all that. Controlled by his dad, I believe. Just the kind of hard person. I think I like it. I don't know. I'm still not sold. I don't know if I would be sold on Broly, but at least I don't know. Maybe it's one thing I don't buy there is his absolute dominance, power, and ability to hit level 11. Off birthright. Like Frieza and his kind seem to be born with that kind of power. And while you don't understand how exactly they were born so innately powerful, you can at least understand, hey, they're villains. You got to have someone that powerful. But this Broly, it's like going, okay, you've seen every other Saiyan that you meet in the movie or the shows and the movies. They were not born, pumping steroids. They had to actually work hard to gain power. So it's never quite settled with me the way Broly was gifted with these, for lack of a better word, godlike powers. Hey Jeff, good morning. Where are you at, if you don't mind me asking? Like I said, this is an early morning for anyone, even just early if you're on the East Coast now, being 6:15 in the morning. So not as early as it would be elsewhere. It's 4:15 here. Haven't been able to sleep properly for the last 2 hours. And so I got up after only 3 hours of sleep. Hopefully it does not bite me in the ass. we need more than 3 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period. I'm just saying, you know, kind of healthy. I hear to have sleep. That would be good. I mean, the way you say that, I loved the Tournament of Power, that battle royale, and I loved Jiren. I loved Jiren and Top, that aspect. And those Universe 11. But Broly, yeah, I think I could see so, because when they're talking about and watching Goku fight Ultra Instinct against Jiren, and the Destroyer from Earth 11 going, "What is happening? How is this possible?" Roshi, Piccolo, and all them are going, "This is just who Goku is." We all, we started out. Most of us started out as enemies, but he gained our respect. He gained our trust. He drew us in. He changed us. He helped us, pushed us forward. And so Broly, yeah, I can completely see Broly being an ally 100%, especially if Goku is Goku. He just wants I'm there to be your friend. I'm here to be your friend. And hey, if you want to spar, I'm open to it. Let's we'll spar. Let's have some fun. Instead of a night bowling, let's throw some punches. So I can totally see Broly as an ally to Goku, and well, maybe not Vegeta so much, but definitely Goku, because Goku treats him as no different than any other person he's ever met, and as a friend. Vegeta might be a little wrapped up in the history of, I know who this person is, or kind of a thing. It might take a while for Vegeta to get to look at Broly and respect him the way Kakarot has earned his respect. But definitely see that. Definitely do. So. All right, next subject, everyone. What's next? But yeah. Back to my plans earlier today. I plan on going Funko Pop hunting up in Pueblo today. Before we go to my wife's dentist appointment. I'm not sure what figures I'm going after. I think I might want to. I think I like the idea of collecting a few Pokemon, because that was another favorite show as a kid, was Pokemon. In fact, I still have my Game Boy Advance SP with the leaf green and Game Boy yellow from the original Game Boy Color and all that, so I could get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, as well as Pikachu. I loved Pokemon as a kid. What can I say? I was a typical '90s kid. I was born in '89. I consider myself but I grew up in the '90s, and Pokemon was all the rage in the '90s. So my counter says 0. I wonder if I still have anyone. Oh well. I'm just talking to myself. No big deal. But I loved Pokemon, so I'm thinking about collecting the Pokemon Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Mewtwo. Gotta have Mewtwo. Gotta have one of my favorite. I loved Mewtwo, but I don't like Eevee. Eevee was just too normal. I mean, boring. I had to transform Eevee into one of the Vaporeon, Flareon, or was it Electron? Electrion. I had to transform him into one of those before I liked him. But so I'm thinking maybe one of those Pokemon, but I'm thinking, let's see. Let's go to my Funko app here. See if I have anything on the favorite or want list, wish list. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Pokemon there. I love the idea of a few of the Big Bang Theory figures, mainly in the, like Sheldon in the Flash costume, Howard in the Batman, Penny and Wonder Woman, and Leonard and Green Lantern. I like the idea of collecting those characters in their superhero costumes. I mean, I don't like I don't have all the other ones in mind. Of course, the one I do like here was Leonard holding the red robe, holding the sarcasm sign. That one's cool. Couple of Flashes. Batman Beyond. I would love to find a Batman Beyond. He's my favorite Batman. There's a few Superman figures I like. A bunch of different Spider-Mans. Superior, the Cosmic. The Miles Morales one. Couple of Fantastic Four, kind of Doctor Doom, Galactus, Silver Surfer, Ben Grimm. There's another Captain America Funko Pop. I have one of the Captain America Funko Pops holding Mjolnir from Endgame. This is another one where the Mjolnir's in the other hand. I think it's the one that's a little more expensive. Yes, I do wear a face mask and go. I don't have it in my office, my comic room now, but I do wear a face mask. And the reason why, I mean, I don't know what anyone else does, but I look at it as it does not affect me one way or other. Like, for just to broach this, just to mention the subject, like gay marriage or something like that, or kind of thing. I'm not gay, so why should I be bothered that other people are? I don't. Wearing a face mask might make it a little more. The only thing wearing a face mask does is make it slightly more humid around my face. That is it. I can breathe just fine. And if it keeps my family safe by reducing the risk of me getting something, because my wife is an essential worker and I need my job too. And without both of our incomes, we're a little bit screwed with money. So we both need jobs. So I wear a face mask for my family. And just because if I happen to get the coronavirus somehow, I don't want to give it to somebody else. Because how do I know that you are not caring for a sick grandma or a sick mom? You're not that someone has a aunt, uncle, son, daughter who has cancer, and the slightest bug disease introduced into your home makes things worse for them. So I wear a mask to protect my family and both to protect others, just in case. I mean, I see it no different as voting and jury duty. I just see it as not only a right but a responsibility we should all do. That being said, I understand some people don't want to wear it, and ultimately it's kind of hard to enforce it. But I don't know why we can't just. I mean, if soldiers can parade around in Afghanistan and Iraq in 50 pounds of armor, covered head to toe, wearing these scarf things around their face for hours, or firefighters can go fight fires decked out in this heat. Gotta be hot in there. But if these two groups can wear this stuff for hours fighting fires and fighting enemies to protect us, why can't we wear a mask for 15 minutes in Walmart? I don't understand. But it's your health. Ultimately, it's your health and your choice. So I wear a mask because I feel it's the right thing to do. And that's my opinion, and that's where I'm going to leave it. So you guys do what you want to do. That's what I choose to do for the reasons I listed. So, but yeah, I do. Plus, my LCS is also a tattoo shop. So if I want to go inside and buy comic books, if I want to go inside to buy Funko Pops, because they sell Funko Pops there too, I have to wear a mask. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I walk into the store without a mask, it's sorry, come back with a mask, or don't come back at all. Businesses have the right to refuse service to anyone. Plus, when it comes to tattoos and open skin punctures and all that, health is a utmost priority. So completely understand, and I'm not about to throw a wrench in the system when it doesn't bother me one way or the other than the 2 degrees warmer around my face than my body normally would be. All right, what's next? Talked about my plans for today, talked about Dragon Ball Z, Talked about my stance on face masks. Talked about Funko Pops. Oh, 30 minutes. Cool. 30 minutes been around, so this has been fun. So, well, I definitely feel more awake now. Maybe it's just the talking for 30 minutes, half hour that helped me. So, I apologize if anyone was expecting anything more out of this video and was disappointed. You know, perfect title. What the fuck am I doing up? You know, I just hate it when I can't sleep like this. I hate it when I get up at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning because I can't sleep anymore. I'm naturally kind of I'm not as much of a night owl as I once was. I used to be able to sleep. I used to be able to go to stay up until midnight every single night, no problem whatsoever, without even being tired, and then get up the next morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock to go to school or to go to my college classes. So I was a night owl and a morning person. I burn the candle at both ends. Nowadays, I'll fall asleep on the couch watching a movie because I recline and get comfort, and I spent too many years sitting like, this till my back hurts. 31 years old, my back hurts. Fucking sucks. But, so I fall asleep on the couch, leaning on my rice bag that I heat my back with, just to relax the muscles and make it not hurt. Then I will go to sleep around 10, but I still wake up early because I like to wake up in the morning before I go to work normally, and I work at 7 a.m. in the morning. So I will get up at 4 so I can spend the next 30 minutes, an hour going, wake up, wake up, wake up, eat breakfast, make my lunch. And then so I can sit and watch iTunes, something on iTunes, something on TV or Netflix or YouTube for an hour and a half. And just so I can relax. I like to get up and relax and wake up. How that burp turned into a cough. But I like to just relax in the morning. I don't want to just get up, get dressed, eat breakfast, and go to work. I mean, I hate that. I want to relax a little bit in the morning. So I'll get up at 4 a.m. I get up at 4 a.m. to wake up, relax, get ready, leave for work at 6:15, and then then I work for 9 hours, including my lunch and breaks, and then I will come home and try to relax normally when I can, unless my wife wants my help with something, which I'll be more than happy to do. There are times when I don't get an ounce of rest the entire day, but you do what you can for the people you love, right? I mean, what kind of husband would I be if I say, sorry, hun, but screw you, you're on your own for the taking care of the lawn or doing some of the yard work. She wants a green lawn. Doing the best I can to help her out, but I have a black thumb. I have a black thumb. The only thing I can keep alive are dogs and cats. If it's a plant, I'll kill it. Hi, hi, Mr. Sun. Hi, Mr. Flower. How's it? Oh, it's dead now. Apparently I breathed too hard on it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm about going to wrap it up here. Unless someone else wants to talk about something else real quick or has another question. I got nothing else to really add. About time I get some breakfast. About time I get some breakfast and just finish getting ready for the day. Had a couple things I need to bring with me today, Gotta stay hydrated when it's hot, so we gotta bring some water. Gotta make sure I got water. Bring an extra bring my sandals in case it's too hot. Easier way to cool down with my sandals and socks and shoes. Do I think a Michael Morbius movie is going to be good? And do you think they'll stay true to the comic? I don't know. Morbius, by the look of the trailer, seems a little bit different than what I would normally like, or normally watch, should I say. If it's anything like Venom, because Venom, I think I liked when I first watched Venom, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. And then I watched it a couple more times, and it moved up to like a solid 8.5 to 9. But Morbius, I do not know. I mean, I remember watching the what was it, the Spider-Man TV show of was it the 90s or 2000s? The 64 episodes or whatever with Morbius. That's the Morbius I remember. I don't remember too much about I don't think I ever read the comic books, honestly. I mean, I have the reprint. I have the second printing of 101 and a Marvel Tales of 102. So I got the excuse me one second. Come on in. In around, cat. My cat decides to scratch at the door. Meow, meow, meow. I'm going, shut up before we wake everyone else up. But if that cat keeps it up, I'm gonna have a toupee. But I don't know. I will hold my opinions on a movie until I see it. But I don't know. I honestly do not know what to think of it. So I would hope that it was good, but I have no idea what to expect, honestly, because I do not know much about Morbius from the comic books. The only things I really know are based on what I saw on the TV show I watched when it showed up on Saturday mornings as a kid, and I watched all the way through once or twice since it showed up on Disney Plus. So I definitely know that Morbius in there is slightly different, I think. So like I said, I don't know enough about the comic books to know for sure. Alright, I'm going to bring that cat in here before he wakes up my wife. And we kill a cat, so. Alright. Meet Luna. So. Alright, so. But yeah, that's what I think about Morbius. I think that I don't know what to think. So I hope it's at least along the same lines as Venom. You know, if it's the same line, if it's along the same line as Venom, or say one of the Blade movies, you know, with Wesley Snipes or Snipe. I forget about how exactly his last name is, but if it's along the lines of one of those movies, I will like it enough to watch it again, and then I will probably like it more the more I watch it. So most likely, I'm kind of easy to please, and especially if I watch it a few times. There's only a few times where I watch something and I go, "Oh, I absolutely hate that. Do not want me to watch it again." So, all right. Cat. I love my animals, but I love it when they're quiet. All right. So, yeah, nothing much else to say. Let's see. I hear sports are being affected because of COVID. I hear the new Batman movie is going to start refilming again, and I think the UK is when it was being filmed. So that's cool. I like the look of Robert Pattinson inside the Bat mask. I like it. It's I'll have to see his performance. No judgment. I hated him in Harry Potter as Cedric Diggory, but I liked him as a vampire when he was in Twilight. I liked him. I just liked him. I know some people love to hate him, but it is what it is. So, watched the ending of Black Panther this morning before I came live here because I had one of the 4 or 5 shows that were partially watched on my Disney Plus. And yeah. Well, thank you. Every one of my tattoos means something to me. Harry Potter, because it's what got me into reading as a kid. And in fact, I got into Harry Potter just in 4th grade, right before my parents got divorced. And so Harry Potter was a lifeline to me to a happier place when the world was falling apart. Hey, Toy Crush, or Crunch, how's it going? But I love Greek mythology, so I got Zeus's lightning, Hades' helmet of darkness, and Poseidon's trident with a Greek coin to make a sign. And I got it wrapped around my arm here. I got my symbol over there. I like my Broncos, so I got the trophies over here. I got Forks the Phoenix and Hogwarts Castle. I have some ink that glows in the dark on the windows and a few stars. So that one's cool. My favorite tattoo here. Got my family crest here. That from 1,000 years ago. Is where I can trace it back to on one of my lines. Is about 1,000 years. I got the Colorado and American flag on my right leg because that's where I am from. Got the Superman crest on my left leg that says, with the words around it from a Russell Crowe Robin Hood movie, "Rise and rise again until lambs become lions." Basically, don't give up. And then on my back is my back piece on my American Revolution soldier fighting a Spartan warrior, because I couldn't decide which figure to get, so I had them both on my back fighting each other. The winner gets to stay on my back, and the loser goes home. They haven't moved since. I put them on there. Wonder why. But yeah, how's it going, Toy Crunch? I couldn't sleep, so I've been on here for 42 minutes, just talking. So yeah, that's my ink. I have one more. The only one I regret is this chest piece. And the only reason I regret it is because the design person I originally went to didn't know what a fucking outline was. And so I would love to have it put something else there. But I remember when I got my chest tattooed. I mean, I can hold my arm still. I can hold my arm still. I can lock up my legs like I had to do for my one of my leg tattoos. My back was no problem whatsoever. But when I got my chest tattooed, that was a female dog, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, the muscles go all across my chest. You know how hard it is to lock down your chest to not move? Like someone was shocking me. It was just a bitch like hell. I would just, because I know getting tattooed over scar tissue, which is what a tattoo is, it hurts a lot more. So I don't know what to. I don't even want to. I want to cover it up. At the same time, I don't even want to attempt it because I remember how much it hurt the first time to get my chest tattooed. But yeah, sorry you can't sleep, Toy Crunch. I got 3 hours of sleep last night, so can you beat that? 2 hours and 45 minutes, going once, going twice. So got about another hour and 20 minutes before the rest of the family starts to get up. We're gonna leave here at 8 in the morning our time to get started to go up to Pueblo, Colorado for my wife's appointment. I want to go Funko Pop hunting at, I'm thinking about Barnes & Noble and Hot Topic. I don't know where else to look right now, you know. I have had none. Oh, I was gonna say, what do you mean you had it? Well, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. My sympathies. The only time I had no sleep was when I was 20 years old, 21 years old. I'm gonna stay up all night, damn it. And I did. My record was 46 hours. No. I got up at 6 one morning, stayed awake until 6. So 24, 36 is another trip around the clock. So 40. I stayed up for 40 or 42 hours was the most I ever stayed awake. And I think the only way I accomplished it the first time was I loved the game Civilization. I played on my computer, Civilization 3, and I would just boom and watch it or play the game as I did it. So as I was concentrating on the game, I could win the game in about 6 hours, win it the way I'd win it. And so, yeah, I know they have Funko Pops at Target, but I don't know how much time we have, honestly. We need to stop by. We're going to Lowe's. Or not Lowe's. Yeah, Lowe's. The other, like the Kmart to Home Depot's Walmart. But we're buying a ceiling fan, a new ceiling fan for the living room. We've had a couple of smoking incidents where we can smell the electronic circuits, and that's not a good thing. We don't need an electrical fire, especially when we're in the process of trying to foster. One of my wife's dreams is to foster. She loves children. She loves the idea of fostering kids, giving kids with no home a family. And I like the idea too, and so we're trying to foster. So we're just improving the house. But yeah, so we're going to Lowe's first, and we're probably gonna go to Barnes & Noble, because we can't go to Pueblo, Colorado without stopping by Barnes & Noble, because I love books and she's gotten into books since she's met me. Like, I didn't like books before I read you or before I met you. So yeah, my in-laws are like, don't fuck it up. We like this one. I've never been a winner before, so to have that happen is really cool. I heard about that one. I saw it on a Bearded Pop's channel. I bet it was a really cool. Don't know where I'd find it, but definitely appreciate all the work those guys did. We had a fire 2 years ago near where we live called it was called the Spring Fire. It happened in the Levita Pass between where me and my wife and my mom and that family lives, and my mother-in-law who lives near Walsenburg. She actually had to be evacuated from her home, mandatory evacuation. Luckily, her house wasn't touched. The fire didn't get close enough, so she was all right, and her house is all right. But the fire affected me personally because of what it affected to my family. So Spring Fire, I definitely had much respect for the fires. In fact, I do a little bit of painting, as you can tell here, and so I painted a silhouette of a firefighter, just a black silhouette with the fire in the background the best I could, because fire is like water. It's tricky because there's no distinct shape or real shape. And so I did that, and it's one of my wife's favorite portraits or paintings I've done. This is what I called Spring Fire, because of same reasons that the fire affected her, that affected her mom. So, but so yeah, we're going to Barnes and Noble and all that. We're going to Lowe's. Want to go to Hot Topic. And then after that, who knows? My wife will probably drag me to one of the other stores she likes to see. It's July. I don't know if they'd have the past few years, 2 or 3 years, they've had a store, a temporary store, seasonal store move in called Spirits, where they had a Halloween store with costumes and decorations. All that. My wife's favorite holiday is Halloween. She loves Halloween, and she begged me for this $150 zombie rabies dog called Bubba. You step on this pad and it sticks its head out, roar, 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 with these glowing demon red eyes. It just, she's like, she see that and go, she loves Halloween. I tease her, but I love smoke. My wife does these facial reactions. She is so cute when she does it. One of my favorite things about her is just how she lights up and how she just, the joy of a child, something that's important that we should all keep, is just having that simple joy in things like that. So she loves Halloween. That's her favorite holiday. Just so much fun. The decorations, the costumes, the candy. She loves Halloween. So I'm guessing if Spirit is there in the mall, guess where we're going? Like, hon, let's check out this store. Hon. Oh, damn it. There she goes into the Halloween store. Trail of fire. I have to follow the smoke now. Yeah. I tease her, but I love her to death. She is my other half, my best friend, my soulmate. Without her, I'd be alone, and I'd be alone with my comic books for company. I love my wife. All right. Well, it has been almost a full hour, about 52 minutes now. I am going to sign off now. I do have to finish getting ready. I could, yeah, I've gotten rambling now for a good, like I said, almost hour here. Plenty of fun. Thank you guys so much for, talking. Toy, Dom, Ace, Jeff, Comic. Thank you guys so much for showing up. No, I don't think so. Because he already died with Doomsday in, Batman and Superman, and then the Justice League movie came back. So I don't think, because the black suit Superman showed up with when he with that, with the reign and the rebirth of Superman kind of thing. So the fact that he's alive now in his usual suit the whole time, I don't think we'll see black suit Superman at all. The only way we'd see any type of black is if we get the Kingdom Come Superman, like we did in the Crisis of the Infinite Earths. Lois dies, and he has the Kingdom Come S. That is the only way I think we'd see any kind of black with Superman. But, yeah. I mean, because technically speaking, we saw a black stealth suit with Spider-Man. That would be interesting, but I don't think so. I honestly don't think DC would go there. Of course, DC seems to be all over the place. Aquaman was one of the best. I liked Man of Steel and Justice League. I thought Aquaman and one other movie was really, really awesome. What was it? I don't know. DC's not the MCU, that's for sure. DC is not the MCU, but I don't think we'll see Electric Blue or Black, honestly. But who knows? I definitely like I definitely like the blue suit. Although I'm glad when they went back to the old Boy Scout and the red, white, and the red, yellow, and blue. Just because it suited him better. He wasn't he wasn't Electro, Electro or Captain Spark or Captain Sparkles. He was Superman, the last son of Krypton. With the strength, the heat vision, the breath, the speed, the flying. So I don't think we'll see anything else. And like I said, they missed their opportunity with the black suit in Justice League when they brought him back to life and he appeared in his same old uniform, fighting what's his name? What's his name was Steppenwolf, I think. Yeah, Steppenwolf. So if he didn't have the black suit, then during the whole wake up and the coming back to himself, I don't know where we would have gotten it otherwise. So that's my opinion. So yeah, all right. Take care, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's watched or been with me for the past hour, who's watched at all for a portion of this last hour here. Thank you for helping me wake up. Wake up and just rant a little bit, or no, I'm not a very scary. I'm not a real scary movie guy. I'll watch them with my wife so she can cuddle up next to me and hide her face in my neck. But I'm not much of a horror or nightmare or scary movie type. The only reason I watch them is because my wife loves to be scared like that, and she'll hide in me. So, like I said, I watch them for my wife. So part of the whole, I do it for you. I love you because I love you. But yeah, all right. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Who's commented? Who's just chatted with me? Brought me up a different subject. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone else. I apologize, but I was asked a question. I gave an honest answer about face masks. If you got, so if you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Your opinion is your opinion. I respect your right to have it. So, but mine's mine. So, take care, everyone. I'll see you guys later tonight for a live show if my package comes in that I want to come in. That's supposed to come in on Saturday. And so that's that. So you'll see me tonight late if that comes in. You won't see me live tonight for the Funko Pop hunting video because I want to do a edited video for that. With music in the background kind of a thing. So, and then tomorrow I have my Knockout episode 4 with Lady Fantastic. So yeah, if you see me tonight, it'll be for that unboxing video. And if not, you'll definitely see me live tomorrow for sure when I do my show. Although catch my video later today at 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Mountain time for the episode of 14 of my collection of where I show my Superman. So I have videos dropping today, so I won't be live for sure, but I will definitely have a video dropping. So that's that. So take care, everyone. Hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and happy collecting. See you guys next time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.